Yo, what's going on out the fight world? This your boy Money back with another one, fam. This one here is on two future Hall of Famers. We have Terence T-Boy Crawford, the three-division world champion, the former undisputed world champion, the current WBO welterweight world champion. Then we have Errol the True Spence Jr., the king of the welterweight division, the WBC, the IBF, and the Super WBA unified world champion. Now, EJ want to let all our haters and the flip-floppers know. Stay on that side, keep that fake love shit. If you're not rocking with me, you're not rocking with me. You understand? We all know that we want an Errol Spence versus Terence Boy Crawford this year, everybody. Y'all know how I start off. I got to keep it trill. I got to keep it real. We want an Errol Spence and Terence Boy Crawford. We could have had it this year, November 19th, and then we could have had it in the beginning of 2023 in January or February, which is the beginning of 2023, ladies and gentlemen. The beginning. So, Terence Crawford made all these excuses about, I wanted to fight this year, the transparency and things of that nature, which was all excuses not to fight this killer right here, Errol the True Spence Jr., because he's seen what Errol Spence did to Dennis Ugas. He felt like, I've been out the ring probably for a year now. I probably won't be my best, and I don't want to see that version of Errol Spence because he gonna beat the shit out of me, right? So now, right, we know a lot of people that was rocking with EJ at first. A lot of people was rocking with EJ, but these people jumped ship. They changed up shit. And they making excuses for this man, Terence Boy Crawford. You got some cats that's fans and that linked up with Terence Boy Crawford family, but they was big Errol Spence fans, so now they, kissing Terence Crawford ass. Then you got some people that just, they in cahoots, with Boy Crawford and it's making them $1. So they most definitely now kissing Terence Boy Crawford ass and things of that nature, right? Then you got some people who was dogging Terence Boy Crawford out. Talking about he didn't work with he didn't speak to black media. He's the reason why this and he's the reason why that. You know what I'm saying? And now they become, the biggest Terence Boy Crawford fans and want to jump in the way and be his bodyguards and shit. Just fake love. Pure fake love. So now y'all got love for Terence Boy Crawford now, right? After y'all had love for Errol Spence. So y'all jumped ship on Errol Spence to come and kiss Terence Boy Crawford ass. So what does that make these people, ladies and gentlemen? Ship jumpers, boat jumpers, ass kissers, and things of that nature. So if y'all would cross Errol Spence over $1 or over, want to be cool with the Crawford family and things of that nature, what makes y'all think y'all won't switch back and cross Terence Crawford for something else if it benefits y'all? Now, EJ is a real one, everybody. This dude is solid to the core. Understand me. He already knew that certain people didn't fuck with him. He already knew it. And I have receipts to prove it. You know what I'm saying? He already knew it, bro. And I'm like, wow, this dude's straight a real one. And when he told me that, the switch happened. The switch straight happened. I'm like, damn, EJ wasn't lying, bro. All this time they acting like they fuck with this dude, you know what I'm saying? Like they rocking with the king. Errol Spence is better than this. Errol Spence want to fight. You know what I'm saying? Errol Spence trying to make this happen and make that happen. And all this shit, bro. But then, as soon as they link up with this guy, they can make a few dollars. Everything changes up. Everything changes up. Now, Terence Boy Crawford, he want to fight so bad. He trying to make the fight happen. He accepted everything, even though we know he didn't accept everything, right? He ain't signed no contract. He ain't accept shit, to be honest with you. You can't accept shit without signing nothing. So let's stop talking about he accepted everything. But they wanted to push the narrative that, Terence Boy Crawford accepted everything. And PBC, they still didn't want to do X, Y, and Z. They didn't want to give him transparency. Then when it's proof that he got transparency, they want to say, it was too late and all this shit. But he never signed a contract with David Avenesian, so it wasn't too late. You know what I'm saying? He made his mind up to duck, and BLK helped him make his mind up to duck by making up lies and shit about this man getting 10 million smackaroony papadoonies dollars put in his bank account that he said out his own mouth and said that he got $5 million up front and then he was getting another $5 million leading up a week of the fight, right? He was getting another $5 million a week of the fight, which you find out that's not true neither, right? So now these boat jumpers, flip-flopping, ass-kissing ass Negroes want to come out here and get pissed off and get mad. I repeat, flip-flopping, boat-jumping, ass-kissing ass Negroes right? They want to get mad now because people calling Terence Bud Crawford and BLK out on that bullshit and them lying to us, the people, about how much money they paid Terence Bud Crawford to hide, to cover up the bullshit on why Terence Crawford didn't sign that contract to fight Errol Spence. Now, their number one argument is this. PBC never offered Terence Crawford anything. He wasn't going to make any money fighting Errol Spence. So the money that he got with BLK Prime is more than what PBC gave him. Negative, once again, negative, bro. So if this man got $2 million up front at the most, because that's what it's looking like, everybody, $2 million up front, and then a whopping 70% of the back end for us, the pay-per-view sales and the ticket sales, I'm guessing, right? That still ain't gonna compare to the 35%. Well, we don't even know the percent. It could have been a 40% deal that he got. We just saying 35 because that's what people keep running with. But we don't know what percentage he got, right? Could have been higher. Stephen Espinoza said it was close to 50-50. So I'm not going to say 35. I'm going to say 40%, everybody. I'm going to say Terence Bud Crawford was offered 40% of everything versus Errol the Truth Spence Jr. Now, we know the pay-per-view was going to do way better than what the fuck they sold on BLK Prime. We know the ticket was going to be way higher than what the fuck they sold them for on BLK Prime. You understand? And everything else that was coming in, Terence Bud Crawford was getting a whopping 40% of it all, bro. And if Al Heyman told him that Errol Spence was going to make 8 figures, you best believe Terence Crawford was going to make 8 figures. Flat out. Flat out, bro. But Terence Crawford didn't want to bet on himself because Terence Bud Crawford never wanted to fight with Errol Spence, everybody. Let's put this shit in the proper perspective. He never wanted to fight ESJ because he knew ESJ was going to break his motherfucking eye socket and maybe even break a rib cage. We don't know. We don't know. But now, you know, the flip-floppers out here, they pissed off. And now they want to come out, they want to start hating on Errol Spence. And the minute they're going to start hating on Errol Spence, right? They saying that people not buying Errol Spence pay-per-views. Negative this way. I can go down my motherfucking TV and show you that I bought every pay-per-view from Errol the Truth Spence Jr. Just like I bought every pay-per-view for Terence Bud Crawford, except this BLK Prime bullshit, because it was a duck move. It was a pure duck move. And a duck move from the biggest fight in boxing. You understand? The biggest fight in boxing, his biggest payday, and his biggest fucking competition to this day. To this day. You know what I'm saying? He ducked that shit. And cats out here want to support that shit and act like, well, I'm the biggest fan of boxing. I'm a fan of boxing. And, you know, dudes act like they're a fan of boxing, but they couldn't pay the little $40 to watch Terence Bud Crawford fight, but they fans of boxing. No, we are fans of boxing. We're just not the fan of the bullshit. Flat out. There's a lot of fights out there that niggas didn't buy, and they, you know what I'm saying, went out there and used their motherfucking, they little fire sticks for. I seen cats talking about they want to go back motherfucking King Kong them shit. Hating on PBC and things of that nature. So stop acting like everybody be fans of boxing knowing damn well y'all not buying every pay-per-view. But just because it's Terence Bud Crawford and just because somebody y'all fuck with that's in cahoots with these people and making a dollar off of it, y'all want to come out here and make it as if this shit was a big deal and that they did X, Y, and Z and it was a great thing and all that shit. No, this was a duck move. They put on a motherfucking mediocre-ass show out there in Omaha. They passed out a lot of tickets, right? They passed out a lot of tickets. You know what I mean? And the pay-per-views didn't do too well. You know? And Terence Bud Crawford didn't get no motherfucking $10 million. And now the motherfucking cat is out the bag. Y'all get mad because that's what we're talking about. But y'all boys flip-flopped on Errol Spence. Now y'all making this man and his team look like they lying to try to big up Terence Bud Crawford, which is bullshit, right? Pure bullshit. Errol Spence and his team did everything they had to do to make this fight happen. The roles actually are reversed. Terence Crawford say he accepted everything. Negative. Terence Crawford and his team accepted it. Errol Spence and his team accepted everything to make this Terence Bud Crawford fight happen. And Bud ran his ass up out the door and got scared once they gave him everything he asked for. And nobody can deny that. I want one person to show me that Terence Bud Crawford didn't get everything that he asked for. Show me that shit. You know what I'm saying? Prove me wrong. And he knew that the date was next year because he helped fuck the November 19th date up. But y'all want to give him a pass on that as well, though. right? Can't hold Terence Boy Crawford feet to the fire for nothing, right? All you lying, flip-flopping ass Negroes, now y'all the biggest boxing fans in the world, and now people going overboard when they expose the Terence Boy Crawford and BLK Prime for lying to the people about them goddamn numbers that ain't even add up to shit at the end of the day. So I'm going to say this, to the ones out there that's on their fucking necks and kicking them up their ass because they lied about the numbers and they feel like dudes is flip-flopping and fakers, continue doing what y'all do, bro. Continue doing what y'all do. Expose the truth. Expose the truth. And to the fakers out there that think we just supposed to go with some bullshit and just ride with any stupid-ass nerd because they feel like, oh, well, because I said so, it should be law. Negative. We're going to expose your ass right with it since this the road you want to go down. Period. Period, bro. The facts are the facts and they don't need no support. Terence Boy Crawford and BLK, they lied to everybody. They didn't pay this man $10 million. They did that fluky shit to fuck up the Errol Spence fight because Terence Boy Crawford never wanted to fight him at the end of the day. That's why they kept going back and forth with each other, figuring out a way to get up out this big fight. They figured it out. They fucked up the fight, and they should be held accountable for it. EJ, you the king of this shit. Keep doing your thing, bro. Can't wait to see you back in the ring. If you do to get this man another shot, beat the fuck out of him, take that scrap, and become undisputed. Just like that. Until then, it's your boy Money. It's the NSBC moving. Everybody safe in these streets. Hit them thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. You want to donate OG Money on Cash App. TreyHampton52 at gmail.com on PayPal. If not, just tell a friend. Hit that subscribe button. Like, comment, share the videos. And y'all know how your boy get down, man. Big dog status, family.